once when Charlie was 3 years old, her daddy took her to the playground to look at the duckies that were in the lake. And when they got to the playground, Lucifer said, "All right, baby, we're gonna go see the duckies today. And I need you to stay close to me because I don't want my baby to fall into the water." Daddy, my sweet girl. And once they got to the lake, her daddy said, "Okay, sweetie, I bought special duckling food to give to the ducklings. Here, let me put some on your hand. Now don't eat it because you're not a duckling, but you're my little duckling, my little baby. Okay, now throw the food into the water so the ducklings can eat it." And then little Charlie threw the food into the water, and then all the baby ducks came and started to eat the food. And then after a while, playing with the duckies that were on the grass, little Charlie wanted to spend some time with her daddy. And her daddy spun her around and he said, "My little girl, wee." "Daddy, I love you." "I love you too, baby. Now, why don't you play on the grass and look at those pretty little flowers there?" And then little Charlie was crawling around holding her favorite toy, a stuffed duckling that her daddy gave to her. And she called it Mr. Duckling. And she was playing with her favorite toy when all of a sudden she dropped it into the lake. And little Charlie, being very curious, decided to see if she could grab hold of it. So she stretched out her little arms and tried to reach into the water. But since she was very small, she did not have a strong grip, and she fell right into the lake. And when her father heard the splash, he ran to the lake and jumped into the water to save his baby. And when he emerged to the surface with her in his arms, he said, "Charlie, Charlie, open your eyes, my sweet girl. Come on, open." And then little Charlie opened her eyes and she began to cough up water. "Daddy, oh my baby girl, you're okay." "Cold, Daddy." "Oh yes, you're soaking wet. Oh, good thing I brought you some clean clothes and a clean diaper. Come on, let's find a place to change you." And then her daddy took her to the bathroom that was in the playground, and he took off his daughter's wet clothes and her wet diaper and cleaned her up the best he could. And he put her in a clean onesie, and then they went home because it was getting late. And then throughout the night, Lucifer spent all night taking care of Charlie. No matter what time it was, he was up all night long, and he was yawning, but he was determined to stay up to make sure his baby was okay. He gave her some medicine to help with the cough, and he sang her lullabies to help her fall asleep, and he read her so many stories until finally the next morning little Charlie felt so much better. But then her daddy ended up getting the cold. "Charlie, Daddy doesn't feel well." "Oh no, Daddy." Don't worry, Dr. Charlie gonna take care of you. And then little Charlie found her doctor's kit, and she pretended to be a doctor for her daddy. And she said, "Okay, Daddy, open up. I have to take your temperature. Oh no, Daddy has fever." "Don't worry, Charlie. Mommy will take care of Daddy. But I'm just glad that you're feeling better, sweetie. Can Charlie sleep with Daddy?" "Well, if you want to keep me company, then yes, come here." "Achoo. I'm sorry." "It's okay, baby. You didn't know you were going to fall into the water. Why did you go in there anyway?" Because I dropped my favorite toy in the water." "Oh, you mean Mr. Ducky?" "His name is Mr. Duckling, Daddy." "Okay, I'm sorry. You mean this toy?" "Mr. Duckling." "Yes, I got it for you, and I washed it, and I sewed it up because it was ripping. Here you go, sweetie." "Thank you, Daddy." "You're welcome, baby." And then Charlie's dad fell asleep, and Charlie said, "Sweet dreams, Daddy. I hope you feel better soon," said Charlie, leaving her daddy so he can get some rest. But later at night, she couldn't sleep because she missed having her nighttime routine with her daddy. So he went to check on her, and Charlie said, "Daddy, you're here." "Of course I'm here, sweetheart. I would never miss one more night routine with my daughter. First I have to give you a lot of kisses, and then I'm gonna give you a lot of hugs. My baby. Who's my baby?" "Me, Daddy." "Of course you are, my little Charlie. Who's my little Charlie?" Me. "Yes, baby." "How do you feel, Daddy?" "I feel still a little bit sick, but don't worry, Daddy will get better." And then a few days later, Lucifer felt better, and Charlie was so happy that her daddy was better. And he said, "Okay, Charlie, I have a surprise for you." "And what's that, Daddy?" "Look in the box, sweetie." "A baby ducky." "Yes, but not any baby ducky. Look, this is a onesie and a sleeper." "Oh, you look so cute, my little ducky. And I'm your papa duck. Can you say quack quack for me? Quack quack." That's right, sweetie. I love you, baby." And then little Charlie tried on her new PJs, and she loved them so much, and she wouldn't take it off. So Lucifer had to carry her all the way to her room for her nap. And he said, "Sweet dreams, my little duckling girl. I love you so much, my sweetie." And then later in the afternoon at story time, Lucifer noted that his daughter's onesie was getting dirty. And he said, "Come on, baby, I have to wash it." "No, ducky onesie forever." "No, baby, I have to wash it." "No." "Come on, darling." "Give it to me, baby. I'll give it to you after I'm done washing it, I promise." "Okay." And then her daddy washed the onesie and gave it to her later in the afternoon.